Right, let's get to it. Welcome back to Elden Ring, everybody. We're going to be clearing, well, starting to clear the Altus Plateau in general. But to start out with, we're going to begin with this kind of little lake area. So we're going to want to head northwest here. On the way, we should come across a scarab. It's going to be carrying an Ash of War. It's not exactly something we need. I believe it's Sacred Order. I'm going to launch some rocks at you. Come on now. It's going to be all good. We are going to need some sort of keys in this episode. Do I have enough? Yeah, plenty. We also have all of the imbued keys now, so anybody that wants to go back and do the belfries we didn't do, feel free. I really don't know how useful it is to cover them. There's just not very much there. Maybe if we end up like at the end of an episode and there's just like 5 minutes and we need something to do, maybe we'll take a look. In any case, we're going to get off here. A couple of, I don't want to say troubling enemies, but these guys can be pretty tough, so just be careful. Take care of you. That one didn't show any of its tricks off, which is kind of strange. The main trouble here is this guy, Mr. Omen Killer. Dealt with one before, but it was as a boss, right? So just be careful. This can do a lot of damage, so you really don't want it to close in on you too badly. Probably should have restored my FP. Oh man! Okay, let's have run to it, this bugger. This time, let's not play around. Come here. Well, to be fair, I don't think the terrain's been very favourable to me here. There we go. Yeah, I see you. Come here. You all want to play games? I'll show you playing games. I think that's most of it. Perfume bottle. This should be the Perfumer's cookbook. This allows us to make uplifting aromatics. I'm going to talk about that in a second. And it's something I'm going to allow you guys to use whilst I don't use them until we have a place where we can actually farm Arteria leaves. Because I think that's the fairest way to introduce you guys to how they work. That way, you know, you can use it kind of when you feel like you're in trouble. And I won't be depending on them, even though I think they're absolutely amazing. Just getting you out of the way, Mr. Flower. Perfume bottle. Some poison blossom. Nascent butterfly, not that it's essential. Nice to see we can poke straight through these there. Just be careful, we don't want to get poisoned. I think that's all of them. Should be a couple of perfume bottles. And the thing. Is there... Oh yeah, we've got one thing left. Where are we? Should be... I think there should be like a downstairs. Running attacks just seems to be doing more damage. Where is it? There should be a set of stairs somewhere. For the... There it is, that's why I couldn't see it. Perfumer's talisman. Before we skip over it, we don't want to be doing that. Cool, happy with that. Haven't used the... Excuse me. Haven't used the seeds we got in the last episode yet, so I'll do that once we get to the next dungeon. That is everything we need there, so now we get to follow the road down this way. I think this needs 2 stone sword keys, it's a greedy one. Don't think it's that worth it either. What are we getting here? Oh, there are 2 sets of ashes, I suppose. Let's push our way in. So, anybody that has been following the guide will have seen me use the Opaline bubble tier, which puts a bubble around your character and means that you take something like 90% less damage. This is exactly one of the properties that we can get from the perfume ingredient here that we just got. Now we don't have the silver tier husk yet, we can actually get that later on. But when you start making these, this will allow you to... oh, that's actually kind of one you could just make, that's nice. Not only have that, but it will also increase the damage of you by 10%. This is only physical damage though, so this won't affect spells, I tested that. But it will affect Lootle by quite a lot. So that means one hit that goes on him is going to be 90% off, so he's going to get one extra hit before he goes down. And he'll do 10% extra damage, which is just going to be real nice. We can't use it immediately because we don't have access to the silver husk material. Don't know if there's any way we can actually farm that right now. So it probably is going to be a little bit later, but still, very good one. Oh yeah, it's demi-humans in here, isn't it? You can hear one to the side. There you are. I can melee now. Ha ha ha. I still shouldn't. Right. Through we go. It seems some people are in opposition to me staying in light mode. I'm going to do it just because I'm stubborn. I completely understand your concern, and you guys can absolutely wear heavier armor than me. But it was just a part of the challenge that I set myself to be only in light equip load armor. So if I want to wear heavier armor than I'm wearing now, I will have to invest quite a bit in endurance, which isn't an issue. We'll see how many levels we get. But for now, we're still kind of concentrating on getting intelligence up because we really need that damage and some of the more aggressive spells to be accessible for us. And we really need mind. I can't use more powerful spells until we have a better I can literally see you. Do we have a better pool of magic, as it were? So we've got to be really mindful about where I'm putting points. And I know I'm playing really risky because I'm doing a lot of putting points into... Yeah, we do drop down there later on. Putting a lot of points into aggressive stats when usually putting points into health is much more advisable, especially early game. But we really want to get access to some of the more potent stuff, so I'm trying to do that as quickly as I can without it being too hindrant. It's only really these dungeons that are mega tight where it's a problem. Bosses have generally been okay. Although that may change soon. We'll deal with you. My cat's woke up. What do you want? Wonder what she's going to ask for. Lady cat, always demanding. Yes, I see you, sir. I see you. Oh. Let's have you. This probably isn't the best time to have done this, but we'll trigger it anyway. Excuse me, sir. Your speed, it is amazing. Question is, where's your leash point going to be? About there. Well, let's take that. All enemies have one. You will eventually decide you don't want to follow me. There we are. Now I believe where we just got that yeah, the glove wart from is exactly where it is. And the switches there. I wonder if we could get down faster. I've never really done it that way before. No. The way I usually do it is go through here, That's the way we're going to continue doing it. So, you just use your lock-on here. A couple of the enemies are just sleeping. It's not as worrying down here as you might think it is. There really aren't very many of them that are just sleeping. Most of them are dead. So we can just clear out the few. Like so. And it really doesn't hide which ones they are either, because we can just lock onto them. Ouch. Have it back. So there we are, that's all good. Now we have Misbegotten Ashes. Ghost and Glaive. Ghost and Grieve. And now we have this. It was a really poor move from me to let that thing hit me, wasn't it? Never mind. Apologies, the perfect response. Realistically speaking, we should be fine. I can't imagine this boss having so much health that I can't handle it. So, let's go with Physic. More damage, please. And yeah. Oh. Oh. So this one's dangerous because of the Perfumer. That's probably the one that we want to deal with first here. Bluetooth, I really need you to attract some attention because of that specific one it's doing right now. So, when I was talking about the uplifting aromatic earlier, that is exactly what that one there is using to power up the Misbegotten. And also put a bubble around it. So our first hit on it is going to be a complete waste. So we need to deal with this Perfumer. Otherwise it's going to just be an issue. Once that's done, however... a little. Attract his attention just a little bit. There we go. Once that's done... yes, we know that you're a pain. Probably should have gone in for that, but we're fine. And that's going to give us Perfumer Patricia? No, it's just Tricia. And that's going to allow us to leave. Good amount of runes there. Going to give me the opportunity to get an extra point. That's rather nice. And... I want intelligence, but it's going to have to be just a tad more forgivingness in terms of health. So from here, it's probably no different in distance. Actually, we just need to make it to the cave. Go and tag that grace. We're not going to try doing the cave this episode because we don't really have time for it. This is going to be longer than 7 minutes. This one's a double boss cave. Has some secrets in it. So just going to make our way around so we can tag the grace. It's the first time I've noticed you. Don't know what the significance is, but hey ho. Just going to come across the other side of the lake though. Nothing too egregious here. There's no like big secret enemy as far as I'm aware. Maybe there's a crab or something I haven't seen. I don't know. But I've never really had any trouble just crossing the lake. I don't know, maybe there's something hiding in it that I don't know about. There is a dragon that does ambushes in Alsus, but it's not here. Although it is close. But we'll tag the grace. Just wondering if there's anything else I can clean up quickly. Is there anything else I need to get done? Yeah, let's clean this camp out. Let's clean this camp out. So we're going to go to the Altus Highway Junction. There's a couple of like weapons and stuff just here. I think can make for a nice bit of ancillary content for this episode. So we're going to go there. We're going to need to leave the cave so we can fast travel out. don't know why they make us do that. It's a bit weird, but hey ho. So, from the Grace, we just need to literally head, I think it's west. Yeah, west. We could take a look at the Knights Cavalry. I have not got enough health for Knights Cavalry of this caliber around here. So yeah, we're just going to come down here. It's quite a lot of enemies. I'll try to clear them out quickly-ish. There's going to be a mounted knight we need to be careful of. You know what? We've got 3 minutes. Let's go ahead. Why are you not charging, sir? That was the only way you were going to make it to me. Because whilst you're on the ground... Oh, you stood up. No! I hadn't have shot him there. Come on. Ouch! Oh my god. Hadn't have shot him, could have gone in for the crit. That would have probably killed him. Can't believe that's only half your health. These knights are something else. It's cheating. Heh. Not as good cheating as mine, though. Right. Yeah, there is loot here. But I am literally death to you all. Oh, there's a cave in Leonie. A camp in Leonie we didn't do either. Okay, I just thought of something else we need to clear out. Sacrificial twig. Oh, excuse me. That's probably not going to be this episode now. I just remembered there was a camp we skipped on by for the belfry. Damn it. I am a fool. Still haven't used my thingies yet. Seeds get an extra thing. The bow really isn't going to affect you from the side, is it? So, aha. Wonder where your leash point is. Need you out in the open like that. Don't expect you back to me like that. That's going to be bad. You know what would be really good against this is the ambush shard. I don't think we get that yet though. Oh, it turns around before I can get it. There we go. Is it called ambush shard? There's a spell that attacks from behind, basically. It's really mean. Especially things that want to defend from the front. Done. So, now that we've cleared out a load of this, should pretty much be on to... See, there's that tad of health they've got left. It's like, you just have to have more intelligence. It kills me. Speaking of what mistakes, I think we are actually quite close to where we get the recipe for those. Need to make sure we don't miss it. It's really good. Especially when we're running limited healing. Cool, let's get all these blisters done. Can I poke you? Nope. Just so many. Come on. Yeah. Thank you. Right. There should be all of the dangerous stuff. The reason to come that way is so that the blisters don't fire at you while you're trying to loot down here. There should be 2 chests. Great shield talisman and a weapon, and I can't remember the weapon. Neither of which are mega important to this guy, but... This gal. Troll's gold sword, there we go. Then we've got the... talisman over on this one. There we are. We got 30 seconds. It's a perfect episode in length. Technically one thing left that we haven't done, which is this. Don't know what to add that to this episode. So we've got that, this stuff. That's good. Okay, yes, that's a pretty good episode there anyway. From the jail to the tunnel to the giants. That's fine. That can be an episode of its own. So next episode then we'll deal with the Sage's Cave, and then probably deal with the camp that I completely forgot about. In Liurnia, which is about here. Just a camp? It is just the camp. We've done everything else. It's easy to forget stuff. We haven't done Angel River, but that's not a problem. We could do that any time. As well. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. I'll catch you guys soon for Sage's Cave.